I'll have to record this video so people will join. So, all right, guys, welcome back to yet another episode of our Friday masterclass. Okay. Firstly, I want to say welcome to this segment. For those of you just joining, Fridays we always have more like a chit chat where you guys come ask me questions and get to answer your questions and we analyze. So I am actually seeing a move on Euro USD that I might want to take. So, but then let's just see how it goes first. I'll send out this trade and I want us to talk and just what topics is actually challenging to you guys and all. So, but let me see. Let me spice things up a little bit. Just in the chat box, just tell me where you're joining us from. Everybody, please. Let me be sure everybody's active on this Zoom meeting. I want to be sure everybody's active because Echo is active. So I want to be sure everybody's active on this call. So in the chat box, just indicate where you're joining us from, and I want to be sure everybody's active. So I want to be sure. You can use the chat box to tell us to just let me see. I use the chat box. Okay. Oh, okay. From Taraba. All right. I see you. See you. Let's keep it coming in. Let's get it locked in already. Okay, you're from India, right? That's Kama, you're from India. Okay, perfect. Cool. Nice. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect. Okay. Let me not dwell so much on this. On South Africa, KG, okay, from South Africa. That's perfect. Man, I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of new countries.
Recording in progress.
I'm seeing a lot of new countries. So I'm seeing a lot, like I'm seeing. Cool. Okay, perfect. So let's not waste much time. We're already live, so let's see what we can do today. So before I start, what are those things that you guys think is disturbing you guys? What are those things? Sure, I'm going to do analysis. You guys know how we do it here. Like I'm seeing this EU, like I'm seeing some juicy move on this EU. Let's just see what we can. We only had something from gold this morning about 1:4.1 risks to reward. I do more of risks to reward. You guys won't blame me. So, but on this EU, we missed this EU, this buy from here to here. We missed it. But we don't chase the market. We allow the market come to us and we execute. That's the rule. That's the once you're using edge strategy, you don't chase the market. You allow the market come to you. So okay, guys, what are those things disturbing you? Is it psychology? Is it okay, let me see. Is this psychology? Is it what exactly is disturbing you? And if you have any chart or pair you want me to analyze, I want us to have this live session, make it very snappy so I can analyze this EU, and if there's an opportunity for us to jump on the trade, we'll jump on it ASAP. So, but without much being said, was that pair you want me to analyze on this chart, on this live session? You can indicate it in the chat box. Let's get it started. Gold. Okay, I can see some people saying gold. Okay. Just keep it coming in. So just keep it coming. Just keep it coming. So let's go to this guy. Gold. We fed on gold this morning, and gold is at the very critical zone right now, in my opinion, right? So it's in a very critical zone where I expect it to sell. Expect it to sell. Expect it to sell around this region. I marked it out already. Around this region like this supply region, I am anticipating it should sell at this region. So most likely, you guys know how we do it on these live sessions. For those of you that has been joining for a long time, you guys know how we do it. But then, today is Friday, so this sell might not occur now. This sell might not occur now because today is Friday, and the only thing that can push it very well to sell is probably high volume or liquidity rather, when liquidity comes into the market fully, or when there's news to push it, to serve as the drive to push it to start selling. But this sell might not really start happening right now, because if you check it this morning when I looked at the trade at this point, I said, okay, I expected the market to, at this point, I expected the market to still come back down to this region. Let me spot it out. So I expected the market, let me indicate it also, the markets to, at this region, at this point, let me use here as a 15 minutes POI. So at this point, I expected the markets to, sorry. So at this point, I expected the market to come back down into this, my POI, and buy, right? Expected it to come into this, my POI, and buy. And when it got into this point, this region, I was like, guys, let's start buying. Let's start buying. Yeah, I know a lot of you that are just joining the channel will think actually they want to see how this thing plays out on this channel, not to make so much noise. At some point, yeah, we are used to seeing profits. And this is not what we manipulate. We just see the market the way it is and we execute it. So when it got to this point, we started riding it through. Got to this point, I expected it to sell. I missed this buy again. It would have been a multiple buy, because at this point was when I made that video and I said, everybody take profit. I was like, everybody take profit at this point. So that was when he now came back to this point. At this point now, this is for the person that requested for me to analyze gold. So if we can see it very well, we'll see that, okay, gold right now, what is gold doing? Gold is trying to range. It is ranging at this point right now. It is ranging. Gold is ranging. So it is ranging actually. So what is expected is just trying to build up liquidity. We might keep seeing moves like this. Gold is just trying to build up liquidity. We might keep seeing moves like this. You get, we might keep seeing moves like this. You get, we might just be seeing moves like this. All these things is what I call liquidity build, right? It's building up liquidity. Gold is just trying to build up liquidity. So for now, we already fed from this guy. I would say we should chill. It's already 2 p.m. West African time. That's New York session. We're currently in New York session. And trust me, you don't want to jump on this trade like this. You don't want to jump on this trade like this. The only thing that can give it high momentum or serious move is when we have news, any news at all, like high impact news actually. So I would say we should avoid gold for now. We already ate from this guy. Let it rest. Let the gold breathe, in my opinion. So, I'm even hearing that there's news. I'll go and check. I've not yet checked my calendar. Yeah, okay. Quick one for those ones just that really don't know how to check their calendar. So this is where I use mostly because it's fast. So I use FX book their calendar. We have lots of places to check our calendars, actually, our news and all, right? But personally, I use my forex book. This is it here. Let it load. This is what it looks like. So let me see if we have any news coming up. Like I said, there's no high impact. Okay, in the next 51 minutes, let's see how this will play out. Let me see what he's even saying. When it comes to consumers, yeah, that expect it's bullish. While lower will be sellers. Okay. So where's the previous? Okay. Uh, if the news comes out higher than this, from what is just said, it is said a higher than expected figure should be seen as bullish. And obviously, reverse is the case. If it's lower, it is bearish, right? So let's just see how it goes on this guy. Let's just see how it goes on this guy. So you can see what gold is doing. Just exactly what I said, like go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. It will, at this point, it will play with your emotions. It's not like we can't jump on any trade or something, yeah. But it's going to play with your emotions that you might, if you're in loss, you might close thinking your analysis didn't go right. And guess what? It will come back down and start going in your direction. It will just mess with your psychology. It will mess with your brain. So that's what I'm saying. Let us avoid it for now. Okay, I'm going to explain why I'm saying I should explain why I took GBP USD from that place yesterday, right? I did little explanation. I did little explanation in that video. If you guys really watched that video, you would see why I took that trade, but I'm going to still explain again. Right? I'm going to explain right now why I took that GBP sell yesterday. Right? So this is what happened. Let me go to the GBP USD. Let me go to the GBP USD. Where was that trade yesterday? Okay. This was the first trade. Or is it this one this was yesterday, this was the day before. This was CPI. Is it this one yesterday you're talking about? Which of the trades? Is it CPI or this one yesterday? Okay, yesterday. Okay, fine. If you guys go back to my previous videos, that was on Monday. In fact, other weeks, you guys will see that okay. I've just been calling out the main move the pullbacks, the impulsive move, the pullbacks, right? So at some point, I said I was expecting bullish move. Then we were somewhere around here. We were somewhere around here. That's as at then. I said I was expecting bullish move, but now it is temporal because I was just seeing the pullbacks, right? And now when GBP USD got to my area of interest, it got to my area of interest. From here, I saw this move like this. I said, well, we're going to go bullish. Now, after we got to this point, you can see that price created an inducement here for quick sellers, right? People that were selling, because at this point, they will say, it go drop, it go drop, it go drop. And you guys already know what's up. It go drop. You guys know how it go drop, they always drop. If they first take out some people stop loss, then drop, right? So I saw that price already got to this point where I said it's going to give me a bullish move. I was confident and I knew that, okay, yes, I'm doing this thing right. Okay, I am actually correct, and this thing is actually playing out the way I expect. It got back down, created a daily high, as you can see it here. It created a daily high, came back down, came back up here, created a strong supply zone, right? And this supply zone now, I was like, okay, I'm liking the way it's doing things here. It's just building up liquidity. And in my mentorship, I always tell my people how to spot out liquidity. I tell them the importance also of liquidity and how to see and spot out all these things, all these liquidities, right? So when I got those confirmations, right, I was like, okay, fine. At this point, I want to jump on it. Now, yes, that day before yesterday, the CPI price was still somewhere around here. It was somewhere around here, rather. I said, okay, let's place a pending order at some point. I was like, place a pending order. I was like, okay. I saw the speed price was going to just activate it. I said, okay, let me just call it as an instant order. That was when I now called this because I expected liquidity to be swept first. And I just said, okay, let's jump on the sell. We jumped on this sell. I said, take profit ASAP. We took the profit. Now, confirmation again. Price tapped into my supply zone. You can see it here. Tapped into my supply zone. And I was like, okay. I saw the movement at this point. I still understood that price is just doing what I call liquidity buildup. Still using the edge strategy to spot out liquidity and how it's being piled. I said, okay, I was supposed to jump on this trade from this point. Because after I got my confirmation here, I saw the way price was moving at this point. I was supposed to jump at this point. I said, no. What if price decides to just run mad and just sweep, mitigate, come to this point and start selling? I don't want markets to use me as liquidity. So I had to chill. Now you guys can see what happened here. Price got to my take profit ASAP, and what did he do? He respected it and went back up to breathe, right? So at this point, when I got all my confirmations, I just said, okay, let's jump on this trade. And it started selling. This is 1:8.16, 8.16, right? So that was the reason why I took this trade, because I saw where liquidity was, right? I saw where liquidity was. So GBP JPY, GBP JPY, GBP JPY. Okay, let me see. It's been a while I actually analyzed this baby boy, but let's see what's up, man. Let's see. Okay, GBP JPY. The last time I analyzed it on the live session, that was a few weeks back. we saw that the market did exactly what I said, which is, who is drawing? Oh, thank you. Please, artist. The last time people showed me Shaggy on this live session, you guys were just drawing. Please, please. So GBP JPY, we saw that our price at this point was in this schematic box, not really giving a clear direction. And this is what I said was going to happen. You can go and watch the video, the live session we had that time. Price was somewhere around here. I said, okay, we are going to, price was somewhere around here rather. I said, I expect price. The video is somewhere on YouTube. You guys can go and check it to confirm. So I said, I expect price to come up to this point. You can see some writings here. Those were the things I was explaining on that live. I said, I expect price to come to this point, sell, sweep out liquidity to this point, and sell again. I can't remember everything I said, but these were the words I said. And I decided to jump on this guy. And guess what? He hit my stop loss. You guys know I don't like using very big stop loss. So I was comfortable around this point. Then price, GBP, JPY. Now, any pair you're trading, you need to also understand it and how it moves. It's been a while I traded this guy. So at this point, I entered and I was taking out with about, I can't remember, but this is already almost 25 pips. But that was not, I can't remember where I entered from. So price gave us this leg, came back up, gave us this leg, took us out. It took us out with spread. Yes, I remember. Took us out with spread. Then he sold. I know that I just knew that, okay, this guy is going to go back up. So there was no point jumping or chasing this market or going to revenge trade. So I had to allow it. He did this thing, came back up here. A lot of people were buying that we're going to create new highs. I just told my people, as usual, I always tell you guys when I see updates, I know they hide updates. I said, come, Mona, no, just follow what I said on the live session. So, and it was playing out just like that. Now, GBP, JPY. I want to see this move from on Monday. I want to see this move from on Monday because at this point now, you can see this high that's created. So most likely, we might still go down a little bit. We might still go back down. From what I'm even seeing here, GBP, JPY is giving more of bullish move. So we might see this kind of thing. We might see this kind of thing. Chop people, come back here, right? For now, I'm just seeing more of bullish moves before it sell. I'm seeing more of bullish moves before it sell. To sweep out liquidity, sell off, take out downside liquidity, buy again. Now, it's just GBP, JPY is just here to start sweeping out liquidity. I see more of sweeping out, temporary sweeping out liquidity at the upside, sell off because there is a lot of liquidity below here. A lot, right? So what other pair would you guys want me to look out for? What other pair? Okay. What other pair? Just feel free, use the chat box. So what other pair would you guys want me to analyze for you guys? I can't just tell you how to spot out liquidity. That particular one is actually for my mentees and people that are actually under my mentorship. So it's going to be very difficult because that we have a topic basically for liquidity. We have different topics, but we have a topic on its own that talks about liquidity. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. I can only explain little, and that's what I'm always doing. What liquidity is, how you can spot it out, but I can't give you an in-depth because it's only is only for my mentees majorly, right? I'm really sorry, but I can spot out the little ones and for sure I'll give out freebies. Yeah. So what other what other what other pair would you guys want me to analyze for you guys? This is in response to the question I saw in the chat box. That was what I just responded to actually. So is there any strategy that works every day? Or is there any 90% strategy? Okay, Tolu, is there any strategy that works every day or 90%? Yes. There are strategies that work, but I'll tell you, strategy is not just the thing that moves the market, right? Now, in as much as I don't preach strategy, any strategy can work when you understand it. When you understand it, if you understand it, it will work. You might even say you want to learn the edge strategy, which is my strategy, right? And if it doesn't fit your personality, it's a waste. You would not utilize it. Take, for instance, an army officer goes into the battlefield with his rifle, and if he gives that rifle also to a baby, that baby will not utilize it well, will not use it, will not. Sorry, Tolu, I don't think I saw your message. Please, if you can message me again, please don't be offended. I don't snub messages. If I see your messages, I will read it, and if I'm free, I will respond to your message ASAP. So please don't be offended. Send me a message again, please. Don't be offended. So now about strategy, right? Strategies work, right? In as much as I'm not somebody that preach only strategy. You must do this. No, 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 no. If you're not trading ICT, if you're not trading smart money, if you're not trading this and this, you're not a trader. No, bro, we're in this market to make money. We're not here to just trade strategy. Strategies are only, let's say, things that just help us push us forward to um to make more money. Strategies are just things that will push us to make more money. Even if you have all the right strategy, I tell you, if you don't understand this market very well, it's going to be a waste. Take, for instance, you go to a driving school and your goal there is to learn how to drive. And the first week of you learning how to drive, you're already asking your driver, your teacher, how far, boss or senior man, how far, when I will begin fire speed. That's what a lot of traders find themselves doing. They try to skip process, and nothing in life, you can't skip any process in life. It's either you come back to it and after you've made so much mistake, you must come back to it to start paying or learning it the hard way, or you can't skip process, you get. So in as much as I don't preach strategy, but understand this market first. There are a lot of strategies that work, sincerely. A lot of strategies that work. So I can see that there are no much messages or what's the name? Let's just see whether we can jump on any trade, because I can see a lot of people ask me questions if you can. Sir, please do this one, please, sir, this, sir, that, sir, this, that. I'm here, guys. If I'm taking a trade, you guys are also going to feed from it. You guys are also going to feed from it, right? So I want to see this guy. I might sell Euro USD short term, but short term for now, I just want to look at how price will just, at least even if price push up to this point, then is a good side for me to, let me see if I want to start selling from this point. Let me see. I they pay me 50 pips. You and who? I'm not doing 50 pips, so okay. Yeah, you asked about time frame. Okay, let me quickly jump on this time frame. We have less than 5 minutes to end this live session, so I will just do something else. I don't want this video to be bulky. That's why I always want to keep to time so that I can post it and a lot of people get to watch it and not get bored. So about time frames basically you use time frames for different things. To analyze the market, one, and to execute. Right? So let me increase this a little bit more. So now use time frame to analyze and execute. These are the things you mostly use time frame for. What is price saying at so on the 4 hours? Most people trade, and now it depends on your execution, depends on what kind of trader you are. Are you a swing trader? Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? I'm not a scalper. Most times when I lose trade, I won't even lie to you, is when I try to scalp. And now that's because it is not my pattern of trading. You get, scalping is not my pattern. Scalping, I'm not a scalper, so I don't scalp. I don't scalp. I don't scalp. If I scalp, he used to chop me blue and black. So guys, I just wanted to answer that question ASAP. So I want to end this live session right now. But before I end this live session, you guys know I always like to give little shout out. So I want to start by saying shout out to Dikash, shout out to Favor Young, shout out to Chizoba, KG, Tolu, is this Shama? Sorry, David. Everybody on this live session, I just want to say a big thank you for joining. Very, very big thank you for joining. You guys are the real guys, like for real. Like it's always a thing of joy to see myself host live sessions like this, and you guys always turn up. Like, man, you guys always turn up. You guys always turn up. So let's see what happens. I want to put an eyes on Euro USD. I'm going to send out the trade if I'm going to jump on it on the channel. So you guys should just stay active because Echo is active. Please, you guys should go on my on the Facebook channel or Facebook page. For those of you that took the trade, in fact, post your profit, tag me to it. Best captions win. I have a prize for that person. Sincerely, I have a prize for that person. This week, I'm just having, I'm just having, right? The thing just doing me to, like my body is just doing me to, should I? So yesterday, I gave somebody little cash, but this time around, it might be a little bit, I don't know, smaller, bigger, depending on how my team selects it. But go on my Facebook page, go on my Instagram, post your profits, tag me to it. I'm going to see it. I always handle my social media myself. I don't have somebody handling it. I have people handling Facebook, or for my Instagram, I'm handling myself. But just go post, tag us, best caption wins, has a prize to win from me. So without much further ado, I want to say peace out and thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you guys on Monday for a Monday live session to see the market differently. And whatever updates I'm going to share it on the channel. Thank you guys for always joining. See you guys.